back to Ringo Bluff, do some float fishing. Whew. Fella just came up here and told me that they used to ditch out. They used to get equipment to clean out this little slough here or whatever. There's two slips here and one over here. This one's just completely filled up with mud. You cannot, right? This is the one we were in the last time. Remember, they're gonna have to get some bulldozers or something in here to clean out this whole little cove, because this is oh boy, deal with these mud. So have to be careful, slippery. It takes time for me to get going. It's not just a matter of prepping the boat. It's also a matter of prepping my cameras and getting footage. Not that you necessarily care about that or should, but it can easily take me an hour just to get from the time I arrive at the boat dock to the time the boat's in the water and I'm headed downstream. Easily an hour, just easily. That's one of the reasons why you don't see me catch all that many fish when I fish. I cannot back a trailer and work a camera at the same time. Oh my gosh. Make sure you put that parking brake on. Make sure you put that parking brake on. I don't care what nobody say. Put that parking brake on. You'll be I'll be honest with you, very poorly thought out boat ramp, really, quite frankly. mean, just a couple of tie downs right there. A couple of tie downs. It could have just bolted it right into the concrete. And just regular, like every 6 months, just dredge the whole boat ramp out. Just every 6 months. Maybe it's not in the budget, maybe, I don't know, just, it may be easier for them to just put it up and just use the lock to get down below the dam. But now when you're parking, unless you're just, you know, disabled or something, park on the back side of the parking lot so somebody else can have an easier time getting in and out. Don't always think about yourself, but think about others who have to use the facilities as well. Park your vehicle. Aquatic hitchhikers. Just be mindful. Just check your trailer every time you put it in the water. Make sure ain't nothing clinging onto it, because if you plant that in a nut, it's illegal. And you're invasive. That's how invasive species and plants get transported. So you gotta consider that too. Wind's picking up. Best thing to do is crank up and get in reverse as fast as you can. And then just sort of slowly back out in low water mode in here. All right, life jacket. Life jacket on. Don't forget your life jacket. I've tumbled over in the river a couple of times, man. I'm telling you, I have flipped. The first John boat I ever bought was a little 12-foot, 36-inch Alumacraft. And the second time I went out, I sat over in the one corner too far and flipped over. Lost my glasses, lost everything. Second time I flipped was in the same little boat, fishing down on the jug fishing down on the lower Black Warrior River, reaching over too far trying to get a jug. So you can flip over. It can happen real quick. Now I got some sport type glasses. These glasses hug my face better. And I do have one of those floating foam things, but I've lost it. I don't know where I put it. So take care of that. And then you've got the 1652 boat now, which is just wide enough. It's just much better. All right. Quick tip about these Tohatsu motors. When you're shifting, just shift fast. Don't be going slow. It's in neutral right now. You want to go in forward, fast. Fast. Don't be messing around going slow thinking you're grinding gears. No, you'll mess up the gears by going slow. It's just like in a four-wheel drive, like in my Jeep. When you're going to low, high, or a high four-wheel drive or four-wheel drive low. You want to go in reverse? Fast. From forward directly into reverse. Don't go to neutral and then reverse. You're just going to grind the gears. You're just going to grind the gears. That's not what you want. You want to go from reverse to forward? Fast. You do that, you won't burn out your foot. But if you go trying to get it in neutral and then ease it in, you're just gonna ruin everything. You're gonna mess up your foot. You're gonna be buying another foot. Never seen one with a tail quite like that. Oh, he's gone. Ooh, that wind gets you in your eyes, boy. Got one gate open. So, this jug here is caught in the current. It's caught in the current, but it's hung up on the bottom. Right there. Do our reverse thing. There we go. Back. Oh man. Let's see. Well, we got our definitely got our hook back. Happy about that. One of our jugs is caught into this little slack tide here. What I call a slack tide is an eddy. Very, very dangerous. Here we go. See if we can get it here. There we go. Nothing on him either. Man, how are we missing them, man? Yeah, we're missing them like every time. Be careful about going backward in current. Yeah, nothing on that one either. Just hung up on the bottom. Got two right here. We'll back in and get these. That's what. So now we're already in reverse. And get this guy, then that guy. They're all hung up on the bottom, I believe. Yep. Hung up on the bottom, all of them. I need to put an extra little loop on here so I can adjust the depths. The bait's clean. Oh. Not hung up. The pretty one kind of. Need to make about 10 more like this. Ah, the fish is still on there. Interesting. If you remember the video where I showed you how to preserve your bait, what will happen is the gut pocket will rot away, but that's all right. Yeah, that one's hung up too. Hung up. Oh, look at there. one broke again. That broke right there, so. One, two, three, four, five, six. So we got two more. There's one right here. Annoying day of fishing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more is still out here. Finally got something. Yeah, when you're using when I'm that close to the dam, I got the motor. I don't ever cut the motor off. You leave the motor running. Leave the motor running. Leave the motor running, and then you can fight the fish. So you. Oh, come on. There we go. What do you think? I guess that's got him bleeding, so that's good. That's got him bleeding, that's good. Not being cruel, it's just bleed out the fish is the most humane thing you can do for the animal. What I used to call thump rigs, I'm calling river runners now because they're really good for trolling. And this is the Indiana blade, which is longer. It's like halfway between a Colorado blade and a willow blade. It works well. No bait on this. All I was doing was trolling. All I was doing was trolling with the main motor, not the trolling motor, the main motor. And caught them right in that swift water up there by the dam as I was turning around. It's the only problem with fishing below the dam like this. It's just dangerous. I mean, up there on the Black Warrior, they just don't push all that much current, but here it's if they got any one of those gates open, it's usually pretty dangerous. Not skunked. Hashtag. So yeah, I just take this bad boy here and just troll it. They've been striking on the surface, so I just got one of these real light rigs that I like and just trolling around, and maybe they'll. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, so. And I just lower it in the water. Yeah, that works. That's that little old spinner there. And you just start letting out tons of line. Let's go all the way down here and troll all the way up this riprap wall. lead. In here is when we got him. Nothing on this troll. A lot of dragonflies. I mean, if we had the fly rod, we could probably tie up some dragonfly nymphs. I'm seeing more dragonflies down here. Up there on Holt Lake, you see more damselflies. Those little purple, they look like dragonflies, but they're little blue or purple. They look like really small dragonflies, damselflies. Let's troll this riprap bank. And then if I don't get anything there, then I am headed for the hills. Going to my favorite spot. I mean, if the drop shot rig with worms on it don't get them, they just ain't gonna get. It just ain't gonna catch them. Trolling never go in a straight line, always kind of be S-curving and things, and you get closer to the bank and further out, you know. You never go on a straight line. Be careful of the wind, because if you get going too far in one direction, the wind will blow you far faster than you can compensate for. So, a ton of dragonflies here. If you were a fly fisherman, dragonfly nymphs would be what you need to be fishing with. End of the rip wrap. Now a bite. Not a bite. Not Not a bite. Not a bite. I'm done. Every time I've come down here, the wind has been just incredibly ridiculous. Alright, let's head on to the hills, man. I don't feel like dealing with this. Great trip, but I'm thankful I have the chance to be able to do something like that.